match that we don't always get to see because people are in their insular communities in their own sub-regions. But this is one that is Nova-coded, generic versus Fiji, one that I've seen plenty of times, but it's a classic zoner matchup. Welcome back. This is MVVA.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Generic, though, not really acting like a zoner here, just getting in the face of Fiji and just getting those hits in. However, Fiji has shown that there have been times where he's just not afraid of hitting those buttons, using those fast air with the Pac-Man, and on top of that, throwing out the banana and the bell and just holding them in place as the ghosts come out and do their job.
Right. The setups have been good for Fiji thus far in tonight's bracket, but Generic is as slippery as they come. And I feel like there's a couple things that I would worry about in this matchup just because I know that I don't like facing a Diddy Kong who plays as aggressively as this with a great micromanagement of banana. It's hard for you to charge your fruits. It's hard for you to hide behind your hydrant and set up things that you need because Generic is just wearing you down constantly.
Yeah, there's no breathing space in this matchup. But Fiji doesn't look like he really needs that much space. Just needs enough to charge the bell, or maybe even to throw out the melon. Once you get your opponent to play at a certain pace, throwing out those slow moves like that can completely throw them off kilter, not only just for that moment, but for the rest of the game.
Right. So a good banana setup. We know that the roll out is coming in, so the great follow-up of the dash attack is super viable for Fiji, getting a few good hits, getting the damage started on stock too. But look at this, the Diddy Kong combos. We talked about it earlier tonight, J-Dog, but they are continuing to rack on damage.
Generic able to weather that storm and restart some of those strings as well. But Fiji gets the hydrant out, using the water to push away the banana, get some of that space back for a safe landing. Get that fruit charge as well. Fiji having to play several steps ahead in order to just get those charges going. But right now, looking very comfortable in that aspect.
Right. We're getting a couple trades here. Oh, actually, whoa, forward airing through the bell. I mean, it doesn't launch, but it actually just gets a little damage, and it sends Generic in a really weird angle after the freeze is over. You guys got to watch out for that. That's the Madison Turner, baby.
And a very smart option, honestly. But we know sending that way for some reason. Yeah, Pac-Man is so wonky.
Bell is so wonky. It's not, I mean, Pac-Man himself is very wonky, but that Bell has so many quirky things about it.
Yeah, it's a vibe. Who knows where it's going to go? I don't.
It's a mystery. Yeah. Spin the wheel.
All right, the key. Oh. I actually thought Generic held shield an appropriate amount of time.
Well, but he jumped right into the hydrant launch. That's the danger here. It's like you shield out the key, but you forget that the key also launches the hydrant. The hydrant goes at the same angle the key would have sent you at, so you're going to get caught by that.
Quick maths ain't quick enough right there.
Yep.
All right, so Generic falling down the final stock here. Fiji coming out ahead just a little bit. But for how much longer? Because Generic was moving there. That up air hit, that would have been a pretty cute combo.
Apple beats banana. Just so you know, apparently, Apple is one of those things that does not care about banana. Two fruits fighting it out.
A doctor's worst nightmare. An apple and a banana. You'll never see him again.
Exactly. Oh, but we caught the peanut or the peanut pop gun. That's all good. Doesn't really do anything. I've never seen anyone do anything good with peanut pop gun, but doesn't matter. Bell is an infinitely much better projectile, and we are seeing why.
It's a pretty good move. Not gonna lie.
It's like, imagine if you had EWGF that you could throw, and then throw again.
Yeah. And Z-drop as well.
You can infinitely throw it. You can just keep throwing it until it works.
Yeah, they keep on catching it. Yeah.
You keep catching it, you just B charge it, throw it again. As long as you B throw it, you can always keep throwing it.
Wild. All right. But Fiji coming out ahead with game number one. And this is kind of what I was saying with Generic, the previous set, had a lot of... Okay.
He's going. He's like, I'm out.
See ya, Space Goblin. Generic had a lot of leeway in the previous set to just kind of, run forward and do whatever you wanted because I believe it was Trial and Error was the previous set. Just was able to hit lots of buttons. Yeah. Or AOS, it was AOS.
It was AOS, yeah.
Right. But Fiji, on the other hand, you can't just do that against Pac-Man or Fiji. So sometimes that switch can really throw you off kilter for at least the first game.
So far, Generic is like jumping in, jumping out, covering a lot of great options from Fiji. Fiji just cannot do anything. Can't jump in disadvantage because Generic is there. Can't side B in disadvantage because Generic is there. So much going on.
Yeah, that setup was almost nasty by Fiji. So creative. You have to really play on 3D chess level here.
You do. This is the character that requires at least 150 IQ, but it's better if you have 200.
Yeah. And sometimes it's better when we have 50.
Sometimes it is, because Pac-Man got hands. Like, I mean, if you really want to play like aerial Pac-Man, play like Zage style, like, do it.
Absolutely. All right, but type battle now. Are you? Oh, had
Threw the banana, but
he couldn't get up smash.
missed banana.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could back air. I just feel like, I don't know.
True.
There's other things.
All right, up throw just to have the time to get the banana out, but that also gives time to get the hydrant out. And you know what? Neither of them wants that smoke.
No, definitely not. And maybe thought that the hydrant water, but it had already expended, was going to push them into range. We've seen them go for it a couple times. This in this set. Generic just walks up slowly with banana while Fiji is charging fruit off the Angel platform, and you have just enough invulnerability to charge to Bell, but that's it.
Yeah, and Fiji, again, playing one step ahead, using the apple to go into the hydrant, extend that hitbox, and also call out that the Generic want to be on the ground. Generic is so, like, I mean, Diddy in general just wants to be feet planted, center stage, banana in hand, holding shield. That's their safe zone. That's what they dream of.
Yeah, but, you know, they'll take monkey flipping in the air for a close second. It feels like that has been a thorn in Fiji's side because it's keeping them from being able to press buttons in camping or in trying to set up for an advantage state. We trip, and that's not going to give you the Bell setup that you need. So obviously Generic overtakes, resets, but we're back off stage again in a Hypercent Diddy Kong. This could be dangerous if you get a combo too much if you're Fiji, but you just got to get one of these setups to work.
Yeah, but now Fiji is probably going to be looking for the Bell, has to charge all the way up there. So yeah, you need a hydrant out, or Generic tried to pull the banana twice. A huge error, unforced, and that's going to give Fiji an avenue to take a lead here. Oh, that's actually very, very bad for Generic.
It was, and I think he recognized that, reeled all the way back in his chair like he was being exercised. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like now you can see the wind starting to peter out a little bit, maybe. Generic getting comboed a little bit too much for comfort. These Pac-Man hands are starting to work.
Oh, and the Bell was out. Okay, good to get the eye away. Fiji kind of losing a little bit of momentum there, but all that Nair actually a huge thing to kind of offset Generic's momentum. Now Generic use that time to pull the banana, but now the banana's on the other side of the hydrant. You just have to land with a dream, and pixels a frame or two away from 2-0 deficit right there.
Right. Fiji just couldn't get off the hydrant in time to set up for a launch, so Generic is able to do something here, but lands right on top of the up smash, and head and hands, not happy about it, but gotta reset, gotta mentally focus here because Fiji takes a first game.
Yeah, definitely a deep breath moment right there, because when you can kind of regain that control, you can always have a way back in the game, but once you start to lose that mental to battle, then it's rough.
Feels like the game went by really slowly, but the action was fast-paced enough that I didn't feel like it.
Exactly, and especially the way that Fiji ended it as well.
Yeah.
Losing to a hard read like that, just standing center stage, closing up smash, kind of like says like, okay, this is clearly a me problem. I did something wrong.
Right.
What happened?
Right. And so 2-0 lead means Generic has to really lock in if he wants to make this happen. A couple of these bad trades for Diddy Kong sometimes because you're just naring his Pac-Man. You can just go for that really, really quick move that will combo break, that will get Generic off of you. This combo character cannot work its magic on Pac-Man easily.
Yeah, it's very, very difficult to do consistently.
Okay, having to watch out, trying to use the melon against Fiji, and now has to shield out that full launch of the hydrant. Generic having to like hold shield at all the most inopportune times, just really breaking the drive.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's mad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mad.
I mean, Pac-Man has that effect on people. Like, when you start to get hit by stuff you aren't sure about, and also, like, when it feels like your normal game plan is just hamstrung.
Yeah.
If you don't have a plan B, C, D, E, F, G, Z, Y, X, W, U, T, then, like, it won't quite work the way you want it to.
It definitely feels like you are powerless in these situations where you're just trying to beat your head against the wall of like, okay, I need to approach, I need to do these things because obviously he won't.
Yeah.
Like I have to go in and I have to play more aggressively. I have to be the aggressor there.
Yeah. And I mean, you're looking for the banana and all.
Okay, wait, it's not over. Well,
it's not over, but also like when you miss a thing like that, it's like, oh man. Like some players, when they do that, they lock in and wake up. But like, I need to see that from Generic. I need to see like how he'll kind of recover the situation because it's still extremely winnable. Huge opportunity. There we go on the board.
Reading the DI out as well. Going to be able to go off stage with that very nice stuff. I mean, still getting caught by this, and now a 2-1 lead Foments for Fiji. This is so tough for Generic because as Generic knows that like Pac-Man low percent combos are so good.
Yeah. Uh-oh, this is bad.
Resources taken.
Oh, now you're getting by the wacky setups and the bells there. Well,
yep.
This will be a
Oh, and off the barrels too. Doesn't even matter. Doesn't hit the strawberry, but almost got the snipe too. That was so dangerous.
The wild thing about that ghost is it was the first hit. It wasn't the actual ghost hit. That's what made that situation so much more harrowing.
Right. Okay, still have to deal with that hydrant, the elephant in the room. Dealing with that and almost catching the barrels as the punish.
What was happening there?
Don't know. Can't tell you. Shielding out the banana so effectively. Fiji playing so hot right now.
Yeah, untouchable. Not able to get those feet playing on the ground. Catching the melon as well. Going to use the hydrant, maybe?
Okay, I was thinking maybe it was going to float down just in time for water to push it, but we didn't see it. Got to work on the timing there. Still a lot of good pressure here, and dropping the hydrant on the banana. So smart from Fiji. Still staying alive. The roll in. Staying alive. Generic just cannot get anything.
Yeah, just cannot chase this spear down. Looking for anything. Gets the down tilt. Not in a position to capitalize because the hydrant was there. Looking for another down tilt. It's so stale, which actually makes it easier to combo into. In the back air, 185%. Do you believe in Miracle's nerf?
I try to believe in miracles when applicable, but let's be real, this is going to take 2 miracles.
Your size was so loud.
Yeah, no, there's no way. Generic is just getting so close to death every single time. 208. A nair could kill. A down air from this distance definitely will kill. And Fiji with a